What's up, guys? I'm back. I just want to make another video, and I don't even have a topic yet, but my goal is to put these videos out because most of these conversations happen regardless. Okay, so I'm going to have conversations with uh, customers, I'm going to have conversations with partners, I'm going to have conversations with suppliers, and a lot of time, excuse me, we might as well just be recording. We should just make sure that that information gets out there because there's a lot of benefit to receiving the information, but there's also a lot of benefit in uh, like confirming the information. So this week, just want to talk a little bit about um, taking action and doing the things that you don't want to do. Excuse me. I know for me, most of the things that I don't want to do or that I don't feel like doing, a lot of time those have a lot to do with the thing that I really need to do to get to the next level. And I think there's a lot of people that can relate to that. What is it that is holding us back? What do we need to be doing? What is it that we need to spend more time? Should we invest in? Should we be making more information available? Should we be consuming more information? Should we be reading something? I just want to talk a little bit about one of my mentorship sessions this week. Have a mentor that is, several mentors, but this mentor gives me really good support on things that I'm working on in the business, things that could be a roadblock, things that, you know, essentially could be better. So, excuse me, that might be a good topic, a good direction to take this in. Um, so we talk a little bit about things that have to do with customers, customer acquisition, getting in front of new customers, selling more customers. So this week we really kind of like broke down, some of the things that, we're experiencing as far as challenges with getting new customers, keeping those customers on, things of that sort. So, I think some of the powerful advice was like, here's where I am with my process and what I'm thinking of. But sometimes just having someone there to speak with you that's like outside of that process, objectively, they can bring you a lot of value. I'll say like there were several points in the session where it was like, I had already either mentally I had thought of some of these things that we were talking about. We were already like doing some of it or tried some of it, but we haven't really tried it to the degree that it really takes to get it to the next level. And in that session, it kind of like unlocked it. So it was like, excuse me, it's like several things in that in that realm. So you know, excuse me, don't know if where I'm going with this, other than if you don't have someone there to bounce ideas off of, I think this is like a really kind of like interesting kind of concept of like, who are you bouncing your ideas off of? Is it someone that has success? Is it someone that's been where you're trying to go? Is it someone that, has a, information that you don't have? Sometimes it's just good to have really solid people that, can sharpen you, can give you more information, give you, more support on seeing something through to the finish line, stress testing ideas. And that's really something that I've found a lot of value in. This week was, positive week. Excuse me. We continue to move forward on our mission, and we're helping clean up the world. That's what we do with our company. And I think a lot of other brand owners that I'm coming across, it's like one thing I notice is we're all working in different silos. We're all working on different parts of the problem. We're all kind of working on different ventures, but there's so much power in coming together. There's so much power in community. There's so much power in a mentor. There's so much power in courses and excuse me, resources, sharing information. These are the things that kind of don't always happen. And I think one thing that I'm seeing is the more that we can kind of connect those dots, the better off we are. So we're bringing together a group of entrepreneurs, people that work in different facets of the space that we're in, and we're gonna jam. We're gonna put together meetups. We're gonna put together information. We're gonna put together ideas. Excuse me. Businesses will probably be started. If you don't know, I do have a podcast. So we're 100+ episodes in on that. So interviewing entrepreneurs, interviewing past customers of ours, interviewing future customers. So that's something that is also really, a great kind of, tool. If you're not aware, podcasting's huge. Even if it's not a massive podcast, I'll be kind of like the first to tell you, my podcast isn't necessarily like the biggest podcast yet. I'll say yet, but the idea with the podcast is it's a great tool. It's a conversation starter. It's a value add. It brings value. It's sharing a platform. We do have a platform, so having a podcast, excuse me, and utilizing it, I think, is really important. That's something that I've had a lot of success with just by having it. Even like I say, it doesn't have to be too complicated. You can have your phone. You can have some lighting. You might have a mic. I mean, I have a mic here. I use it sometime. But you can also record it in different environments. So, excuse me. I'm excited to start recording in other environments as well, and I'm excited to kind of show you excuse me, a new setup. But don't let that stop you. That's the thing that I go for, is like I say, I put together 100 episodes, and I didn't have any like setup or anything. I didn't have anything, but I'm really excited for what we're going to be doing. But anyway, those are the thoughts. That's just a freestyle. Leave me some comments or feedback. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, if you want to get together, and if I can be of any assistance, as always, reach out, and we'll talk to you in the next one.